Okay, guys, we're gonna be looking at the ban list, limited list, and some others. Just what's going on. So let's start with the bands. The babies of the E-Dragons. We have Burner, Rexend, Lightning, Steamer, and Spellbook of Judgment. All are going to be on the new ban list. I think Lightning is the reason why. Same with Fire Fist. So they were like, before Melantians actually figure out how to pull this guy. And now we start seeing the big dragons in there. Let's just ban them all. Because 3 out of 4. And there's some Earth decks that run baby. This one. They are pretty much a free card in those. And the archetypes have made them so overpowered. You just get a free 7-star for discarding 2. It doesn't even count as a summon. So that's why those got banned. Judgment, people were abusing it. I have a couple decks that I've used Judgment. We all do. But should it be banned? Yeah. I think it would have been a little bit more interesting to let it at 1, because I just have to wonder if it was at 1. Could Spellbook still do it? Well, that's just me. Okay. Now here's the limited. So, Galaxy, or Genix Alliance Birdman. He got limited because the archetype of Wind is getting super buffed. We have this, or Black Wings especially. That's the thing I think that he just got buffed for. And he's still a tuner. Shark got put at 1. I think that was a good idea, because people are XYZing. You could essentially summon 2 sharks, like special summon off of their effects. Or special summon, yeah. So if you had all 3 sharks, you could just spam them. Rooster, Brotherhood is at 1. A lot of people were saying this card is even stronger than Bear. I think Bear should be at 1 also, but that's just me, because I really don't like dealing with Bear. Super Rejuve. But I think we're going to see now, since the Rooster is going to be at 1, it's going to be in every single Fire Fist deck, so watch out. Super Rejuve is at 1. I don't understand why this one's at 1, or Super Rejuve is at 1. That seems really, really, really odd. Unless they're afraid about somebody making a Blue Eyes E-Dragon Suppressing Dragon deck. Okay, that's the only thing. Dust of the Wind of Miss Valley. Okay. This is why Harpy Lady number 1's here. So, you can summon a card, and the Harpy deck really does abuse this. Once per turn, if you face up, 1 monster you control returns to the hand, special summon one. There's so many plays in this deck to either bounce them, special summon them, and that just gives them that much more inertia. So putting it at 1, I agree. And there's other Black Wings for abusing it too, so I think that's fine. It was a good call. Aqua Spear, Melantian's getting hit once again. But the big competitor is now banned. So, and now they have Tarantula again. Well, they have Tarantula now. So we're going to start seeing Vermil's back at Tier 1. And I think they should be up there. I still think these should be at 2. Doesn't hurt the Dragon deck. It hurts every other deck. This at 1 or 2. Doesn't. This one more at 1, because people do run it at 2. But that's just the thing. Chaos Sorcerer at 2. It's about time, because right now how it stands is you get Black Luster Soldier or this. Which one do you want? You want Black Luster Soldier Envoy beginning. He has stronger attack. He's all around better. So when you draw your Chaos Sorcerer and they all have face downs, you're like, oh, thanks. Thanks, deck. You couldn't give me the card I wanted. You give me a Joker. So him at 2, he's going to get drawn more. And he won't be like, oh, man, I wish I had the other one. You're still going to wish you had the other one, but you still know there's another one in there, which is cool. So, that's my thing on that. He's coming back, and I do think he should be at 2. At least, when I was looking at the deck, I was like, okay, why are you guys running 3? You should guys be running 2. It seemed fair, all that stuff. And so, him at 2 is going to be cool. Neospatian Grand Mole. Okay, before everybody's like, oh my gosh, he's a 900 attack, 300 defense monster. That's so lame. Skill Drain can just flat out destroy him. But that's why he's coming back. Strictly because Skill Drain is still at 3 and it's anti-meta and all this stuff. Neospatian Grand Mole, if you're building an anti-meta deck, I would highly suggest Fossil Dino and Neospatian Grand Mole is an amazing pair. You won't attack when you have both of them, so you have to wait a turn. Because what you're going to do is you're just going to attack with Neospatian, bounce it back, resummon, keep on doing. You don't take any battle damage. Gores is at 2. He's essentially 2 monsters. But versus Trag, who has more effects than I think any. I don't know if some people know how to use them correctly, but very few knew how to use them correctly. And even still today, they don't quite use that some of his effects. I know that I'll be looking at him and go, should I? He's like situational in his effect. But Gores, he's straight up. He's coming back because of. Wait for it. He's coming at 2 because of these decks. And I have to put these 2 together. So, Gorses, they still don't attack, so he's not going to really, but he can be normal summon. And I think players who are going to be fighting against these decks are now going to have the Burn Chamber deck here, exactly, are going to have a much harder time than other deck, because not too many people read this. Inflict damage equal effect damage. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to the amount you took. So you could special summon him doing that. So, I give you 3,000. Boom! 3,000 right back. That's what I like about Gores. It's pretty nice. But it only is when he is special summoned, and no cards can be activated when this card is resolved. And when it is special summoned, you get one of these 2 based on the damage. So you don't get the token, so you get the 2,700 beater. This one really activate add 1 level 4 Allure Warrior. Base Warrior monster from your deck to your hand. I'm gonna pull up the other formations. The only one that, yes, the only one that allows you to get an extra 1. So you go +1 off of that card. Yeah, but that one at 2. Everybody still runs it, it's annoying, and when they have 2 of them, you're just like, oh my god, please stop activating the Heavy Storm. Nope. Got an answer for that. Black Rowan, yeah, that at 2, but it's the same basis of this. Yeah, I can see that. They tried it out 1. Wind-up Magician at 3. So you give up your Shark for Magicians, and that's a pretty sweet deal on wind-ups. I don't have to. If you're a wind-up player, you already know about this. If you're not, when a wind-up except for Wind Up Magician's effect is used, you get a special summon one level 4 or lower Wind Up monster from your deck in face up defense. This effect can only be used once while this card is face up on the field. That doesn't mean when you have two, yeah, it's broken. This is for Empty Jar support. And that is the only deck that I know that's running Tuxie Somi, or however you pronounce her name. She's an amazing card, but again, in Spears, don't even run her. Target one face up and change it down to defense. Why would you do that on the Spirit? Eco. The only thing I can think is if you somehow made a Tukey's, however you pronounce it, can't speak today, and a Ursula loop, that would be kind of cool. If you guys know how to do that or know of it, you can leave a comment in the section below. 3 Eagles, again, given more players on the hook of go back to the original or semi-original series with heroes. I still say Cyber Dragons have gotten much more support and all that stuff because of Mocking the Fortress. I haven't seen any hero stuff, but they're trying to bring heroes back. They're trying to bring them all back up. So I think that's pretty good. Advanced Ritual Art, 2 Ritual decks. The only one that I wish I could see, pull him up, Monster Fusion. Thousand Eyes Restrict. I don't even care if he's at 1. I know it stalls the game, but Advanced Ritual Art, that would be an amazing deck because they're. But it does open up. What's that damn monster's name? I think he's 8. There's a monster that takes one of everything. Let's see. Let's grab. Find it real fast in the description. Way up on the 8. Okay. This guy. I think this is why they're doing it. They want to see Goddess of Rebirth. It is fun to watch this card actually get summoned. This card cannot be normal summon or set. You must first farm your hand by banishing one Ritual Fusion Synchro XYZ monster from anywhere on the field and can't be special summoned any other ways. This card special summon cannot be negated. When this card is special summoned, banish all other cards from the player's fields, hands, and graveyards. Target cards effects cannot activate in response to this effect. That's pretty cool. I think I will be building one of these decks. The other one that's coming back, that at least I've seen, and Advanced Ritual Art will help, is a Quasar. Won't even let me because it's the main deck. So Quasar, Goddess of Rebirth. That'd be a cool deck if they were both in, just saying. But that's just me. Pot of Duality at 3. Never played Pot of Duality at 3. So it's going to be different for me, at least. For those players that have played in that format. You guys have a one-up on me. You know how to deal with it. Scapegoats at 3. I almost swear they want Goddess of Rebirth to come out. Or at least give Soldag more answers, because that's fair, right? Resinging. Your opponent can declare that. So if you declare, yeah, I think that one should be at 3. It is a little bit overpowered, but you can build Chaos Sorcerer, you can build Cocoa Warriors, you can build a Chaos Sorcerer BLS or a Goddess of Rebirth, or how does it say that they have to be special summoned that way? Mirror Force at 3. I'm impersonal about that. I know I'm still going to be running that too. I might try 3, but that's it on that part. But yeah, Big Eye at 1, Crystal at 1. I've already said it. Crystal scares me. This is an amazing card. And there's videos of when they banned it. This card will never come back, blah, blah, blah. It goes to show. Did I misspell it? Probably. No. Being dumb. Oh. It needs Emperor. Just to show this card might be coming back. If Tristler comes back, it means, I think Envoy of the End has less of a chance of coming back unless they really want to make, be like, you know what, we'll reprint Envoy of the End because people are going to force them to reprint it if it ever comes off the ban list. And yeah, what was the one that I thought was weird that it didn't come back? Okay. Dark Magician of Chaos didn't come back. I was a little bit shocked about that. I was like, okay, I know she's broken, but if Chaos Sorcerer, when I read Chaos Sorcerer, I was like, oh yeah, might see Chaos Sorcerer of Chaos coming back. No. I think because of the ritual, this one will never come back. They're both named the same. Or are they? Let's just take this off. Oh, it's Magician of Chaos, I think. Yeah, Magician of Black Chaos. Okay. Thank you, Dark Magician Girl. You tell us everything. I hate when they do that. They're like, oh yeah, we'll just remake a card, and some of them I like Backlash Soldier Envoy Beginning. I think that was nicely done. But I never really understood what Chaos Emperor Dragon was based off of. I've never seen the card, so I'm sorry for being a noob like it. If it does, it's totally okay. But that's the new ban list. Yeah, if you guys could like, subscribe, and all that kind of stuff, that'd be awesome. But at the exact same time, I want you just to find ups. Let me pull them. You get 1 shark and 3 magicians. Does that sound like a fair trade? To me it doesn't, but that's just me. Because you could go for a magician. That's my biggest fear. And then you can chain its ability off. But I don't know, this meta looks pretty cool. We still have Joey's World coming out. Let's see if they added it in. They have not. Let me pull up. Is it here? Okay. The card of Last Will. Let me see if they have it. Because they're like, hey, you're going to be super stingy. This card has not been released to OCG. It has been announced in... It has its ruling right here. In the OCG and TCG that it will be coming out in Joey's World. Scapegoat tokens are also going to be coming out, so buy your tokens before they go up to like $3. Activate only when the attack of the monster you control changes. Draw until you have 5 cards in your hand. Wait for it. Yes, that is its effect. That card has already been banned. I know it's not on the ban list, but they have already said when this card comes out, it will be banned. Now, why is that? Well, let's see. I activate Lance. I chain that. And since I control it, and the ruling on it is that if it changes, it doesn't even have to, target, doesn't have to affect it, changes. You get in draw to 5. And now your monster's immune. You lost 800 deck, but you went plus 5? Oh yeah, I'll be chaining that all day long. Oh, I drew another one. Place it. Drew another lance. Boom. You set all my stuff. Do it again. Went plus now. Yeah, that's really broken. In equip cards, you could just equip, boom, instant 5. Place a, this card would get really nasty if we all know the one monster. Gotta pull him up. If this guy came unbanned, Exodia, FTK, meta, and destroyed, even if he was at 1. And that's how nasty I think it would be. But yeah, if you could like, subscribe, give a favorite if you really want to, that'd be awesome. But you might want to start buying these guys, because he's still playable in traditional, and he's cool. It's a cool card to have, only 32 cents, I just saw that. Some cards you should be buying. $1 for the broken card. It's gonna go up to 3. Buy Magicians like crazy. Neospatian Grandma, I'd buy. I'd buy Gores. I'd buy, not him. Chaos Sorcerers. I would keep these. Pot of Dualities, already at $8. Gonna go up. If you're into that. Scapegoats. Hell yeah, people are gonna use them. At first, and that's what you want to do. Trishul, still at $44. People are already buying him. Last time I checked, he was like at 23, and that was yesterday. He's doubled since yesterday. And I'm expecting he will be closer to the 50 because he's back at 1. People sold their Trishuls when he got banned. Now he's unbanned. This guy's still going to be around the 50. Dracossack is still going to be 100. I expect Dracossack to even go up more because people are running 2. And now, since Big Eye, they're running 2 Big Eyes, now they have a spot. And what are they going to do? First thing they're going to do is fill it with that. With another Dracossack. They already know he's viable. They already know how to play with him. An extra one, not a big deal. These guys, sadly, 25 cents, 29 cents. They're not going to be that crazy. Judgments, I would hold on to them. I think Judgment will eventually come back. Once everything else gets settled. I think that's why they banned that. So, that's my tangent on everything. My advice on some stuff. Melantians, if you catch them on the deck, start building it again. Rooster, I won. Yeah, that's a good idea. Don't, if you get one, hold on to it. Never know. It depends on once this thing hits. If they go up, sell it right off the bat. If they go down, hold on to it until it goes up. I think one of the two is going to happen. It's not going to be like, yeah, it's going to go up and hold. I think people are just going to be like, oh, Joey's World. Red Eyes. Play Red Eyes. And talk about that. Actually, this garage, I was surprised didn't get on the ban list. So, good news to you guys on that part. If once you start getting your Blue Eyes, let me show you how much a Blue Eyes is right now. This is $14 for a Blue Eyes. For a normal non-effect monster, $17. Oh, you can buy the Malefic for $2. Just goes to show you. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, like and subscribe.